Sup, Ryu here for the TheCouncilNetwork. It's fairly late when I record this, but welcome to the Dragon Ball Super episode review. I believe we're on 41 or 42. I want to say 41. If the title has the correct number, I'm sorry to sound that way. But, I hate when I'm right and we're in Filler City because it just drags down the momentum that we had. And it's understandable because the manga needs to catch up to some degree. Trust me, I get it. I'm not even trying to hate. So let's talk about the episode, because in all honesty, I don't like filler episodes and I don't find them enjoyable a good chunk of the time. So Bulma invites Whis and Beerus over to a party. Be sure to bring Monaka. He doesn't want to bring Monaka because he doesn't want Goku finding out that Monaka's uber weak. We've known this for like 2 weeks. And if Omni King, the king of everything, finds out that Beerus has been telling lies, it would be bad for him, because that's obviously something you're not supposed to do. And the other thing is that a little minor detail we get in this episode is, this is the takeaway, is that there's other gods of destructions, but they're very violent. That's kind of like, I guess, giving it away, like, hey, you know, when we get to this tournament arc, I may be all nice to you, Goku, but they may not be. And, you know, that's kind of his reasoning behind it. But, they're trying to avoid, like, what happened at Bulma's party and making sure there's food for everyone. And Monaka shows up as a goddamn delivery man, and Chi-Chi is like, oh my god, he's a delivery man and a super strong guy. No, he's not really a super strong guy, but you find out later in the episode, bitch. In all seriousness, I like how they set up Monaka, and Mr. Saiyan Man wants to still use him as a mascot for his gym, and God damn, there's like a lot of throwbacks. It's good to see these older characters that were in Z so prominent, and obviously got power creeped the hell out, you know, where they can't really fight as much. And kudos for Trunks coming up with the disguise thing. That was actually pretty smart. He's like, hey, we got this costume from Monaka, you know, that Mr. Sandman has. Beerus, why don't you put it on? And this is one thing I was kind of hoping we get after the arc, is Goku versus Beerus 2.0. You know, basically just to see where Goku is right now on Super Saiyan Blue. You know, see how strong Super Saiyan Blue is. Otherwise than that, there's really, like, not too much crazy things. It's more of a comedy episode, especially when Beerus tells Goku, hey, go do 100 trillion sit-ups. And he gets to the first trillion, and of course Goku doesn't know how to count back to another trillion. He just goes 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, just like that. And when you're left in this moment that's like, Goku's an idiot. One of probably the best part of this episode was when Beerus is in the costume fighting with Goku, and the costume's getting ripped up, and Piccolo and Vegeta come up with this piss poor excuse to why they are blocking Goku from supposedly Monaka, and Piccolo like ties it around, you know, ties his cape around so Goku never finds out that Beerus is under the costume. And I like how Goku's so dense that he knows that, hey, look, he feels Beerus's ki coming from Monaka, but he's just like too ignorant about it. He's just like, oh, you have the same kind of thing, that means you have god powers. Like, really? Beerus, you know, pretty much regrets going to Goku, and yeah. That's pretty much like the entire episode. There's not tons going on, and that's not a bad thing, but it's really boring. You know, coming off this giant arc against Hit and Goku, and just boring right now. And I hate saying that. This is the week on TV, including anime, that just gets kind of boring. Maybe there's other anime out there that I haven't like drove myself into to actually watching and doing that, but blame Civil War. That superhero movie, Rue says so. All that aside, I'm gonna give this episode a 5.5. Did not enjoy. Would not watch again. It's one of those skip it, you're not missing really anything. Well, to be fair, you're not missing anything. And secondly, let me just say the final Daredevil reviews were recorded and edited, but because of my backlog on Revlon Gaming, and I know I'm terrible right now trying to get videos out across all the channels, I didn't get a chance to upload them, and I'm super sorry. We're going to try to get them out on Tuesday, tomorrow, and we're going to basically put one in the day, one in the evening. That's going to take priority, get those out to you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more. We do MMA and comic book and movie reviews and TV shows for all like comic book and anime nerdiness. Keep it here on the Council Network. And I am Ryu Avalon, your host, and I will see you on the next one. Till then, peace.